warning. This video might scare you. If you're easily frightened, it's best not to watch. Viewer discretion is advised.
Number 1. Our first strange clip today comes from the TikTok account Terrores Nocturnos. There's a small detail that has everyone buzzing. Can you spot it? If you missed it, take a closer look. The number on the player's back seems to change. It goes from 21 to a question mark and the letter J, then to 18. This quick shift is easy to overlook at first, but once you notice it, it's hard to forget. This odd transformation has sparked a lot of online theories. One of the most popular is the idea that this could be a glitch in the Matrix, suggesting that our reality might actually be a computer simulation. Some even think this glitch could be a sign of a hidden code within our simulated world, though its meaning is still unclear. Whether you're into the theory of a simulated reality or just enjoy a good mystery, one thing's for sure. This bizarre clip is keeping the internet talking. Number 2. Korean ghost hunter Michael, from the popular channel Dochi TV, captured some creepy footage that has left viewers unsettled. In the video, Michael goes on a solo exploration of an abandoned house that's said to be extremely haunted. Apparently, a former owner passed away there under tragic circumstances, and people have reported seeing a mysterious white figure staring out of one of the windows. But when they look again, it's gone. Curious about these rumors, Michael heads to the abandoned house, camera in hand, hoping to catch some paranormal activity. During his ghost hunt, a wheelchair suddenly begins to move on its own. Michael gasps in shock but keeps recording. He checks the area, but no one is around. So, how did the wheelchair move? He continues exploring the ground floor, where it seems like everything was just left behind. But when he hears the sound of footsteps, he gets spooked and rushes outside. After a brief break, Michael bravely goes back in. This time, he enters a bedroom and catches something eerie.
This.
A door swings open and closes right in front of him. As he approaches, it suddenly swings open again, startling him. He checks behind the curtain, but nothing is there. Michael keeps exploring, and as he goes deeper into the house, he captures something that leaves him shaken when he reviews the footage later. Just a few feet behind him, a dark figure moves past. Michael, completely unaware, doesn't notice. If he had seen it, he might have ended his investigation right there. Undeterred, Michael pushes on, but he decides to check behind that curtain again. As he approaches, something lunges at him, sending him fleeing from the house in fear. Number 3. On August 16, 2024, in the Philippines, a regular driver encountered an unexpected and tense situation on his usual route. Out of nowhere, a sudden landslide came dangerously close to hitting his car. Luckily, it wasn't too severe and the car remained mostly undamaged. Some mud, rocks, and branches came down with the slide, which could have shattered the windshield, but the driver was fortunate this time. It's one of those events you just can't see coming or prevent. Number 4. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Really Haunted, run by Lee, who lives in what's believed to be a haunted apartment. The haunting has been going on for quite a while, to the point where Lee's wife, Kate, often has to sleep elsewhere. Over time, Lee has captured some truly terrifying moments on camera. In one clip, you can see a sofa move and tip over on its own, followed by a door mysteriously opening and even a chair levitating for about 15 seconds before crashing down. According to Lee, these occurrences are minor compared to what he's experienced. The entity has become more aggressive, and Lee believes it's due to him using a Ouija board and focusing more attention on the spirit. Do you believe his apartment is truly haunted and that something sinister is lurking there? What's your take on it? Number 5. A chilling video captures 2 skiers walking along a mountain ridge when something shocking happens. Skiers and mountaineers often face many dangers when navigating mountains, from avalanches and rock slides to slipping on ice. However, one of the most dangerous threats is the snow cornice. Unlike other hazards that can be spotted beforehand, snow cornices are nearly invisible. They form along mountain ridges due to wind erosion and often blend in with the solid rock ledge, making them hard to detect. Usually, these snow cornices are strong enough not to collapse, but as seen in the video, they can be extremely unstable and unpredictable. Many mountaineers have tragically lost their lives because of these hidden dangers. Number 6. This video, posted in 2018 by Colin Haggerty, claims to show multiple sightings of a mysterious entity. According to the description, the group had seen this creature several times before. On one occasion, they witnessed it approaching a deer, possibly attempting to capture it. While they don't confirm it's Bigfoot, the video captures someone recording as the strange events unfold.
Go get the flashlight, Eric. What the? It's behind the bush again. That's gotta be what that sound is.
It's never been exposed.
All right, that'll be good.
That's not a person.
It could be easily just someone messing around in a ghillie suit. Something over there's making noise. Yeah, you're all right now. Right there. You see it right there? It's huge. See it over there? Right there. You see it walking? Watch it. Get the flashlight on it. Hey! Hey!
The uploader mentions that there are 3 separate videos, because the friend's cousin likely got scared and stopped recording to run inside. In the footage, you can hear someone calling for a flashlight as the group tries to figure out what's moving behind a bush. At first, they think it might be a person in a ghillie suit, but as they move closer, they begin to doubt what they're actually seeing. Number 7. This dashcam footage, recorded on August 16, 2024, shows a man driving calmly, until something unexpected and intense happens. You probably already know something crazy is about to go down, so let's jump right in. The video was captured near Jerusalem and has some strange details surrounding it. After searching the web, here's what was found. There seemed to be construction in the area, which explains the barriers the driver crashed into at high speed. The driver lost control of the car, though the exact cause remains unclear. What's shocking is how close the dashcam car came to disaster. If it had been just a few feet ahead, the out-of-control vehicle could have landed right on top of it, leading to a tragic outcome. Fortunately, the driver of the overturned car was safe and only suffered minor injuries. Number 8. This video was shared by the Bearded Explorer channel, where the uploader decided to revisit a former haunted hospital. After an earlier visit with friends, where they saw a translucent human-like figure in the corridor, the uploader returned alone to see if the eerie urban legends were real. Despite weeks of reflecting on the chilling event, nothing could truly prepare him for what he was about to face. He starts his exploration in the dark, introducing his Halloween special and acknowledging how unsettling the experience will be.
Guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to tonight's special Halloween video. So tonight I have come back to the hospital where I caught something on camera. I'm not going to say whether it was a ghost, I don't know what it was. But tonight I am here on my own, as you can see in the pitch black. And we're going to take a walk around this hospital. It's going to be absolutely terrifying. So let's go and see what happens. What does that say? Approximately 70 eggs, Bedford Forest. I don't know what that means. And look, come outside and there's hardly anything, but literally I step into this room here. The temperature change from there to here. I'm sure I heard something. I don't know. It's probably just the wind. I mean, it is a little bit windy out there today, but it's not. What's that? Okay, this is the worst. I'm getting out of it. I've had enough. Fuck that. Fuck that. That was weird. That was really, really weird. What is it about this place? Just listen. Oh, God.
He made it into the apartment by weaving between the shrubs, and as soon as he stepped inside, the temperature dropped noticeably. There was some truth to the idea that a dramatic drop in temperature signified the presence of a supernatural creature. Watch what transpired after that. A metal lampshade could be seen swinging violently as if someone or something had produced the sound as soon as he heard it and moved the camera in that direction. The events that followed were too important to ignore. He was always uncomfortable during the entire exploration because his past encounter was still very much in the back of his mind. He instantly fled back to safety as he saw something roll across the corridor. What are your thoughts? Number 13.
As he walks through the pitch-black hospital, strange occurrences start happening. He feels like he bumps into something invisible and notices an unexplained coldness in certain rooms. The temperature noticeably drops, and he begins hearing odd noises, though he tries to chalk it up to the wind. Things take a terrifying turn when he hears something strange that makes him stop in his tracks. The worst moment comes when he spots a metal lampshade swinging violently, as if something unseen had moved it. This pushes him over the edge, and filled with fear, he decides he's had enough and quickly leaves the building. During the entire investigation, the memory of the previous encounter lingered in his mind, making the experience even more intense. Toward the end of the exploration, he spots something rolling across the corridor, which finally sends him fleeing back to safety. What do you think? Was this just a coincidence? Or is there something truly sinister lurking in that hospital? Number 9. Two men embarked on what they expected to be a peaceful evening walk in the woods, soaking in the serene beauty of nature. The day seemed ordinary, quiet, and calm, just as they had hoped. But nature has a way of surprising us, and sometimes those surprises are far from comforting. Suddenly, their tranquility was shattered by a disturbing sound. A loud howl echoed through the forest, cutting through the still air. It wasn't just any sound, it was the unmistakable cry of a pack of wolves, close enough to send chills down their spines. The once peaceful walk quickly turned into a tense situation as they realized just how near the wolves were. With the gravity of the moment sinking in, the men moved swiftly and quietly, hoping to avoid any unwanted encounters. Number 10. When it comes to light-hearted yet spine-tingling videos, this one is definitely hard to beat. At first glance, the scene might leave you scratching your head, but trust me, something wild is about to unfold. Check this out.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. James! Back up. I know him. Damn. Back, James! Tempted, James! 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 James about to hit that, James! Oh, James! Come on, boy! What is you waiting on? What's the name? God damn! Come on, James, get in the truck, come on!
In this chaotic moment, a crane suddenly collapses at a busy port while people are still milling about below. It's hard to know where to focus your attention. James seems to be moving at a snail's pace, not immediately rushing for safety as the crane crashes down behind him. And as if that wasn't enough, he's still not fully aware of the danger as he finally takes his sweet time getting into the truck. Number 11. Employees at the hotel have frequently reported strange occurrences there. After receiving a complaint about items missing from a cart, one employee decided to review the security camera footage, only to be shocked by what he discovered. As he watched the video, a fleeting and eerie figure suddenly appeared on screen. It looked almost like the ghost of a small child darting towards the cart, grabbing something, and then quickly turning to run away. The unsettling nature of this sighting left him, and likely others, feeling uneasy about what might be lurking in the hotel. Number 12. David and a friend decided to give Randonautica a try during their camping adventure. After driving to a spot, they parked and ventured down a trail. It wasn't long before they discovered an odd note dangling from a tree branch.
It says, write down your cell phone number. When you fold it open, ich kann dir eine Handynummer geben oder sogar eine E-Mail-Adresse. Gib mir eine Mailadresse und ich sende es dir. So it says somewhere along the lines, I can give you a cell phone number or even an email address. Give me an email address and I'll send it to you.
The note instructed, write down your cell phone number when you unfold it and asked for an email address, promising to send something in return. Intrigued, they jotted down their number on the note. They also noticed a bizarre sight nearby, about 6 bras hanging on a fallen tree branch, along with 2 packs of condoms and a fire pit. Strangely, despite the recent rain, the note stayed completely dry. The following day, they returned to the location, only to find that the note had vanished. A few days later, David received a text from an unknown number that simply said, "Hi," followed by his address. After a moment of hesitation, he chose to block the number, leaving the mystery unresolved. Number 13. On February 10, 2012, dashcam footage captured a harrowing scene in Russia during a massive storm. While the exact location remains unknown, the driver was completely unprepared for the chaos he encountered. As he was leaving his driveway, he suddenly halted upon spotting a tornado. Debris swirled violently in every direction, and he quickly assessed the situation. With no time to retreat indoors an option that would likely have been disastrous, he made a split-second decision to turn his vehicle around, positioning the rear of his car toward the tornado. This way, if any debris struck the car, he would be less likely to be injured. Number 14. A 20-year-old man is in custody following a lengthy chase that culminated at a Walmart in Dearborn. The suspect was wanted for speeding and stealing a black Dodge Charger, and he ignored police attempts to pull him over.
Workers there said, hey, that guy doesn't work here. Troopers confronted him. One of them said, yep, that's our guy. He ran up to the front of the store where troopers were able to tap.
Troopers from the Michigan State Police. Aided by a helicopter, tracked the suspect for 45 minutes as he maneuvered through traffic on freeways and city streets. Eventually, they identified both the vehicle and the driver. The chase ended at the Walmart on Ford Road, where the suspect tried to blend in by disguising himself as a store employee,